Well, hello everybody, and tonight we're having, yes, a small guide about how to play League of Legends because I started to see that most of my viewers are, at least half of my viewers are women's, and I can understand that maybe they follow me on the channel because I'm super sexy, of course, but maybe I hear that they like to hear the things that I say, that I'm funny, all the stuff. But maybe you want to start to play this game that is amazingly beautiful. Well, I need to give my credentials. I've been playing this game for 10 years, and every day I'm even worse, okay? But for example, I still been iron or bronze or whatever because I never rank. I don't like to rank. I think it's a place that everybody trolls. So I like to play right here in iron. I love to play in iron. Then we can talk why I love. Now I'm gonna say it right now. Because in iron is you can see a bunch of mistakes of the people. You can take advantages of them, and most of the cases, if you're a really good gamer, you can have some really nice playing around these people. So we're gonna start from the beginning. How can you play League of Legends? Okay, let's go. This is the map that you can have in the League of Legends. Okay, and how you can win a game on League of Legends. Imagine that you're in this side, okay? You're the blue side. This is the blue side and this is the red side. Doesn't matter if you're playing by yourself, for example. If in the way that they assign blue or red, they say that is random, but it's a little bit proof that it's not so random. That it doesn't matter. So you can see in this side there is a really big round, really big circle. This is the Nexus. The objective of yours is try to kill this, try to break completely this Nexus, and to avoid from the enemy to break your own Nexus. Okay, that is going to be the super easy part. But also you can surrender. I don't like surrender. Okay, never. I never surrender. Okay. So imagine this. Well, that's easy. I can go walk into this side. Nobody's going to watching me, and I can break that Nexus. Okay, it's not so easy. To break this Nexus, you need to break the first towers. Okay, you can have towers. In here you can see a triangle. Imagine if you break this tower, and you can only break this tower or this tower if the first towers are broken. Okay. So you need to break this one, you need to break this one, you need to break this one, and this one in here is the inhibitor, okay? Only the inhibitor allows you to break these two towers and the Nexus, okay? And the inhibitor could be broken like 5 minutes. In the meantime, when you have that 5 minutes broken, your base is going to generate super minions, okay? That are super aggressive, really hard to kill. Sometimes they finish the game by their own, okay? So, but imagine that the Nexus is completely exposed and the 5 minutes passes. Well, the inhibitor is going to respawn. You're going to stop to create super minions, and you need to break the inhibitor again. So in most of the games you will see that your team wanted to break multiple inhibitors. In the best case of scenario, you can break the 3 of them, okay? There is a time, there is a moment where you need to break it. Right now it's not important, because sometimes if you break the inhibitor really soon in the game, you're gonna give to the enemy a bunch of advantage. Something that you don't want to see. You don't want to be part of it, but doesn't matter. Well, in the game you have 3 lanes to go to this side to attack the enemy. You have the mid lane, the top lane, and the bot lane. Okay, you have 3 of them. In the game you're going to have 5 positions. The top laner position, the mid laner position, the bot lane position, and now my favorite, the support. There is several understanding how a support needs to be played, but doesn't matter. The support in the beginning, it's a player that is helping the ADC. The ADC means attack, damage, carried. Most of the cases are shooters like Caitlyn, like Jinx, like Ashe. Okay, Caitlyn and Jinx, I think you know them from Arcane. So we have the 5 positions: the top laner, the mid laner, the bot laner, the support, but we're missing one: the jungler. The jungler, it's another gamer that instead of being on the lanes, he's on the jungle in here, where you can see different monsters. The jungle, instead of killing minions to have more gold, to have more experience, he kills the monsters on the jungle. Okay, that's the way the jungle feed himself. Okay, the jungle have another 2 or 3 responsibilities. For example, you can see here monsters, big monster. You can see the dragon in here. You can see the baron in here, the baron Nashor. Okay, I need to talk about this one. I need to talk about this one. Well, if we keep talking about the simplest idea, you can say that, well, doesn't matter. And in the camera, there you are. Doesn't matter. I won't be fighting. I won't be killing. Doesn't matter. But killing these dragons, killing this baron gives you a bunch of advantage into the enemy, because some of the stuff that you need to know is this game it's winnable throughout throwing towers. If you can throw towers faster than your enemy, you will win. Actually, some of the games we will finish with a score that is not the best, but they broke the Nexus, and that is over. So we're gonna see the first part of the game. That's it for us. Okay. This is the client of the game. Okay, the client is the installation, all the stuff you need to go to play. There's a bunch of stuff in here, but we need to see a few stuff that they're also important that you need to know from the very beginning. Something that you need. This is the champion pool that you can see. The champion every week you have champions free to play that you don't need to buy. You can buy the champions with this blue essence that they give you with playing around all the stuff. Okay, I think it's impossible to play to buy a champion directly with money. I think it's impossible. I don't know. I never try. I always bought it with this one. Something that is super important: every champion has their own runes. Okay, these runes are advantages that you have with your champion. Okay, for example, in my case, I have 2 runes for Teemo. One when I play it as a tank, and one when I play it as a... Oh my god. Okay, give me a sec that I need to fix this one. Give me a sec. I don't know why. There you are. Okay, you're fine. Yeah. The runes gives advantages to your champion. Are you going to stay here? Yes. Give advantages to your champion. Depends on the build that you're going to have. Depends on how you're going to play. Okay. Doesn't matter. Building runes are not easy. Actually, I don't know how exactly. Sometimes I need to build it. So there is a way. You can go to Mobile Fire and you can ask for Teemo support, for example. And you can see Teemo builds. You're going to see a bunch of stuff. Okay, this is a Teemo. I think it's a top laner. And you can see some of the builds that I like to have. Actually, this build is super common in Teemo. Yes, this is the build that I like to build with Teemo when I'm playing around. And this is the runes that you can have. You can have several examples. I like to play with this rune, the Dark Harvest. Right now, understanding every single rune, that doesn't care. It doesn't matter in this moment. So chill out. It's not so important. You need to understand that you can have different runes. Okay? You can have different runes. For me, the Teemo is the one. That's why in every of my videos I show the runes that I'm going to use and the build that I'm going to use, okay? Well, there's something else that I need to tell you. The runes is something that you can set from the very beginning of the game, okay? But you cannot change throughout the game. So sometimes it happens that you miss the runes and you put the runes of the other, for example, other champion, other building. Sometimes I want to play as Teemo tank and I go with the runes of the regular Teemo. It's a super common error, okay? So you need to pay attention to that. Now I'm going to show you the first step into the League of Legends. Well, in League of Legends, you have several ways to start to train instead of throwing yourself into the Wild Rift. You have the training, okay, where you have a tutorial. I'm not going to play the tutorial right now because it's super annoying, okay? It's fine. Play the tutorial because actually they're going to give you a few champions. They're going to give you, I don't know, yes, a few champions. It's really important to play it. So, but we're going to be on the practice tool right now. And we're going to show you how I play it, because sometimes I forget that the people that they're playing with me, that they're watching the videos, they don't know what I'm doing, okay? In here I can put some bots, okay? Okay, I can ask for a friend. Right now I'm not going to put any bots in here, so we're gonna try. This is going to be a training, it's not going to be, I can invite a friend in here. I'm friend. I'm erasing all my old friends that I used to have because they're not playing anymore. Okay, and in here you have the first beginning. I won't add any bots. This is the selection page, okay, that you can have the champion that you want. We're going for Teemo, okay? Teemo is a super controversial champion. That's why this channel loves this guy so much. So you have Teemo in here, okay? You already selected. In the selection room, you can select your champion and the enemy can select his champion. If they select Teemo before you, you're done. You're not going to pick Teemo, you need to pick another stuff. But also you can ban other champions, okay? For example, if I'm playing Teemo, I would like to ban Darius. Darius is a really big counter of this Mr. Okay? So in here, you can see in here that I have the list of runes. Okay, they already talk about runes. So I'm gonna ask for Teemo Jungle. I can put Teemo PSP or whatever. This is the name that I put it, but actually I like to use these runes when I play also as a jungler. In here you have summoners, okay, spells. The smite is going for sure for the jungler. I can tell you why it's so important for the jungler, but right now I'm going to build to be. No, we can go for there you are. Okay. Here we go. So I have the skin, I have the runes, I have the summoners, we can go. Oh my god, what a day at work. So, after this we're gonna play a few games, okay? It's not going to be free to you right now. Okay. Do you remember they already told you that we have, this is the Nexus and this is the enemy Nexus. You can see that I can move the map, clicking in the map, I can see whatever I want in here. So, another stuff, vision. Vision is important for us. There is a bunch of ways to have vision. In here I bought a health potion, a ward that gives you vision, and I'm going to buy one of this stuff, okay? Okay, this is the store. The store, it's a place that you can buy stuff, only being a store. If you're here, you're not allowed to buy, you need to go back, okay? You can press in the store or you can press P. With the P you can buy in the stores, okay? We can go. Oh my god. Okay, well, In the first beginning of the game, nobody, you need to take positions. Most of the cases, it will be nice if you take positions inside the jungler, inside the jungle. I already told you that the jungle is the place that the jungler, right now in this moment, I am the jungler, is farming. Okay, so I'm going to start to farm. Okay, this is the beginning of the game. You need to farm. Most of the champions, they have difficulties when they face the first 2 or 3 enemies. Okay, in this case, Teemo is taking a bunch of damage, but it doesn't matter. It's the beginning. Okay. You have 4 abilities for each champion. Some of them, they're a little bit crazy different. This one is an ability that Teemo has when... Let me finish this one. When Teemo has like a passive, it's something like a magical damage, okay? With the Q, Teemo allows the enemy not to make him damage. Take a look at it. I throw the Q and they're not making damage. This one, okay? So, doesn't matter. I'm talking about this champion right now. Doesn't matter if the champion that I'm playing. So right now, as a jungler, I'm preparing myself, I'm farming. Farming is the beautiful art of having money, killing stuff. Okay? Now I am the jungler. Imagine that I'm not a jungler. Imagine I'm playing in the top lane, that I'm playing in the bot lane. Okay? So, imagine that I'm playing as a support. So, I can move to the lane and we can start a beautiful moment right now. I need to show you something that is how you farm in the lane, because it's different from how you farm in the jungle. There is big differences. When you're farming in the jungle, the monsters that you have in the jungle, it's impossible to miss them. You need to kill them, okay? But when you're in the lane, it's different because you need to last hit. You can see that they gave me 6 of gold in there. There you are. That's the last hit. Last hit is a really big art of the League of Legends. I must say, I never mastered really a nice hit, a nice light hit. Remember that it could be easy to watch. You can see that, well, this is easy. I missed that one. Yeah, this is so easy to farm. This is the last hit, yes. But you need to remember that in here you're fighting with your enemy. So it's not going to be easy in the beginning. It never easy in the beginning. Okay. This is one of the monsters that you can farm being a jungle. Okay. One of the best positions that you can start when you play in League of Legends is it's a support. The support lane is one of the best that you can have in the beginning. So I would like to show you why the smite is so important. This one, the smite, okay, this one. And the smite changes throughout the game, but it doesn't matter. Right now in this moment I won't show you because it's something that you need to understand when you're playing. It's something that you're going to learn with experience. So imagine that I'm farming this one, okay? The smite helps you to finish these monsters. You can see that in here that I have a damage of 600, okay? Fine. You can see that this monster has now 500 of life, so I smite. Okay? You can see, well, why is smiting? I can kill it anyways, yes. But for example, if you need to make the Dragon, this one, or if you need to make the Baron, smiting in the middle of a fight could be crucial. Actually, it's super common that the jungler, the enemy jungler, could steal the Dragon or the Baron in the middle of the fight. Maybe you're fighting for that Dragon. Maybe it's not an easy Dragon, okay? So right now, remember that we are training. This is a training. This is a training tool of League of Legends. So I'm gonna upgrade this guy to the level 18. I'm gonna buy a few stuff. This one, this one, this one, this one. There's a way, because I have this level 31. This ball, this hatch can finish farming, okay? But I can't remember because I needed to do it. Stack items. There you are. This is the first when you're under 20, and this is over. It's completely, and disappears, and you have one more slot to add in here. You have this one and this one. So this Teemo right now is super upgraded, fully teamed, fully armored. It's complete. It's full Teemo right now. You can see that I'm going to have a bunch of damage. Let me show you. The amount of damage that you have is different. The ultimate, every champion has an ultimate. The ultimate of the Teemo is throwing this kind of bombs that, if you can see on the map, these bombs gives you vision, okay? Vision is a really important fact in the game, okay? I like to play Teemo because it allows you to put vision everywhere. I told you from the very beginning that we have a ward. This is the ward. The wards also gives you vision. Let me show you. There you are. If I leave, I don't need to be in there to see if someone is in there. You can see that that ward can show you there is vision in there. There's two kind of wards. These wards, this kind of wards, are invisible, but they last an amount of time, okay? I need to show you because they're different words. I'm gonna sell one of this one. There's a problem with the words, is that the words they take one of the spots in here, so maybe you don't have the place to buy it. So you can have the control word. This word is visible to the enemy, but reveals hidden champions, and also reveals hidden words. You can use it to find another word. There is another word in here. Let me show you. This word. This word is known as the Farlight Ward. This word you can throw it really far. Give me a sec. For example, I don't know if the enemy is in here, and I don't want to be super close. Okay. In here, you can see here, this side of the map. So I can throw a word in there. I press 4 and I put it in here. There you are. I put the word in there, and I'm myself super far from that word. Okay? So it's a super easy way to avoid the enemy, to throw vision. For example, you don't know if the enemy is in the Drake, so you can throw a word in here, okay? But there is a problem. Those words are completely visible. And, well, I need to pay. Sorry, I need to pay. Oh my god. They're completely visible for the enemy. And when the enemy sees that, they're gonna break it, okay? Because, well, you don't want the enemy to see your something that the enemy wants to have with you is not that you shouldn't have any vision, okay? There is a really big advantage with the mushrooms of the Teemo, is that gives you vision, and they last much longer than the wards. The wards last 1.5 minutes, and the mushrooms 5 minutes. 5 minutes in League of Legends, it's an eternity. Even not talking about vision. So we're gonna make a trade right now. This is the trade. I am the jungler. Making the trade is the responsibility of the jungle, but most of the cases you need to do it with your team, because right now I'm super vulnerable to the enemy, okay? You can see that the life is 1000, so I can smite. That's a smite, okay? So this is the beginner beginner guide to the League of Legends. Now I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna show you step by step how you should be playing. Let me finish this one. I would like to throw at least one tower. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna throw everything into the, so you can see how the game finishes. Let's go. Right now Teemo is in this training device. I'm not having cost of mana, so I can throw a bunch of mushrooms all over the place. Okay, so you can see a Teemo that is not so realistic. Actually, I can throw a bunch of, this is not realistic at all. Okay, that's the first tower. The first tower gives you a bunch of gold, bunch of experience, okay? I'm playing like I'm being persecuted by an enemy. I don't have any enemy, but anyways. The second tower it gives you a bunch of gold. Actually, it gives you the gold of killing 2 champions, okay? It's a bunch of gold. The mushrooms of the Teemo are invisible, or the traps of the Teemo are invisible for the enemy. Well, I was talking why I don't like to play rankeds, and why I don't like to play in highest elos, because it's boring. Sorry. But remember one championship the last year, I don't like to watch those championships because they are boring, and I know they are boring as hell. 40 minutes, no kills. 40 minutes, no kills. Well, how do you know if you're doing good? Well, you have this number. 72 is the amount of minions that I killed with the team. If you're farming good, at 10 minutes, that was the inhibitor. That was the inhibitor. That was the tower. That was the inhibitor. I would like to go to the base. Give me a sec. And you can see you will see the, this is the super minions, okay? They're super destructive. They're super dangerous for the enemy. Actually, if you have a late game, the late game is, for example, this moment, one of the inhibitors are broken. Why am I putting these mushrooms over here? I don't know why. If you're having a late game, someone needs to take care about these super minions. They're super dangerous, okay? Okay, let's go. Right now, this wave is going to be pushing into the enemy. In the beginning of the game, pushing is when you, for example, I'm gonna push, sorry. This is not the way you move into the game, but for example, this is pushing. Right now, I'm pushing the wave into the tower, okay? Pushing could be a really nice strategy, but it's not. In the beginning, at least. Why? Because you are super exposed to the enemy jungler. The enemy jungler could attack me from this side, and he could kill me, okay? But at the end of the game, pushing, it's a really nice strategy, because this is how you finish the game. This is the 2 towers that you need to break, okay? These towers regenerate after, I think, 5 minutes, something like that. Right now, I'm about to finish the game. You can see that right now the Nexus is completely exposed, and the life of the Nexus will be visible. Right now, my minions are attacking it. Can you see that the minions can finish the game without my intervention? Okay? Sometimes the minions finish the game, but I'm going to finish by myself. So this is the game more or less. Now I'm gonna play some of the champions that I suggest. Let me see if I have the runes. Runes. I'm gonna play Lux. Okay, Lux is one of the champions that I like to play from the very beginning. I have Lux in here. Okay. Actually, these runes are the best for Lux. So we're gonna play a Swift play. Why? No. We're gonna play a draft pick. Then I can show you why they have this. Just follow the instruction and you will be fine. Okay. Oh, this is a really sunny day. So I was drinking mate. Drinking mate is too hot. I would like to see how the numbers of the channel are going. We're curious. Let me check. We're about to hit. Oh my god! Oh my god! Now we're talking. Okay. So we need to wait. You need to be patient in this part of the looking. Well, when you're looking for a game, you need to see here. Come and make. No, this is not the way. There you are. You can see here that you can have 2 positions. Do you remember that I told you that we have 5 positions? Top laner, jungler, middle laner, bottom, that is the ADC in most of the cases, and I would like to play support. So I say to the system, I would like to play support, or in the worst case scenario, jungle. Jungle is a super complex positioning. I think it's one of the most complex. Actually, it's the position that is the most. It has the most impact in the game. So, okay, appears a match, you accept. This is the selection screen. You can see that I'm going to be on the red side in here. So I am the support. I'm gonna pick Lux. And I need to change the runes for Lux. I would like to go with the summers, heal and teleport. Now I need to ban a champion that I don't like to be playing against. Could be my counter, could be someone that will always win to me. I'm gonna pick Pyke. Pyke is a nightmare. I'm gonna ban it. So my team is banning and the other team is making the same stuff. Okay? Try to play Lux. I forgot to say something. Every champion, it has 4 abilities, but also they have a passive. A passive is characteristic, could be super funny, they change a bunch. Oh, they pick Lux. Okay. I pick Lux. The champion have several skins. I go in for the original skin of the Lux. Where is Lux? It is one of the champions that they have a bunch of skins. Okay, so actually there is a meme inside the game that says when you have any problem, Riot makes another skin of the Lux. I think it has like 12 skins. I have 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to be playing with the original Lux skin. So now the enemy are picking for me. They're picking their own champions. They already have this one. This is going to be the support. How do I know there is going to be the support? Because I know the game. Okay, this is going to be the middle laner for sure. This is going to be the top laner because I know which champions goes in different places. Okay, so my bottom, my ADC is going to be Ashe. She's going to be playing with me. We have a really some of the bottom. Sometimes they have some synergy. Ashe with Lux, they have a bunch of synergy. Why they have a bunch of synergy? Because these 2 champions can stun the enemy. Okay, we have a really funny team. Talking about funny teams, I think this is the jungler, this is the top laner, I don't know. I need to see the. I need to see the. I need to see how the team is conformed because I need to see how it's going to be formed the enemy. Let's go. Okay. The support is going to be Seraphine. Corki is going to be the ADC, not one of the best. I'm talking about the enemy, okay? Cho'Gath is going to be the mid laner against an Akali. I don't know, I need to see that. Warwick is going to be the enemy jungler. And Kyle is going to be in the top lane. They have a really healing team. They like to heal, so I need to be prepared for that. There is building that you can do for this kind of stuff. In our team, we're going to have Shorik in the top lane. Diana is a really nice jungler. Akali is a really nice mid laner. And in the bot lane, we're going to have Ashe and Lux. So, the store gives you a suggestion of how you need to build. If you don't know how to build, you need to go for this one. In the beginning, buy the suggested build. Actually, playing so much time without playing Lux, so it's going to be a surprise because I don't know how much time I wasn't playing this champion. Actually, the last time that I played this champion, I lost like an idiot. So this champion has 4 abilities. With a Q, I won't throw it this now in this moment because I'm going to. Well, you can see that the enemy or jungler put a ward in here. We can see who is fooling around. The support, it has a responsibility to throw wards in the map, okay? So with a Q, I stun the enemy. Okay, we can see that now. The Warwick, the enemy jungler is in there. So the passive of the Lux, if you can assert an ability, the next auto attack, that's a jungler, you can see, the enemy jungler. The next auto attack is going to have a little bit more of damaging into the enemy. Four hits, this is a lesion. 4 hits and we can go. So I'm not the best Lux, okay? So we're going against a Corki and a Seraphine. They have a bunch of attacking from the distance. We need to be careful. Hello. Oh, I touched something. Oh, I touched something. Okay, chill out. Don't panic. That was a really nice beginning, huh? Any champion has their own combo. Sometimes their combo super... This lady? Super tricky. Sometimes they're super easy to do it. Oh my god. This Seraphine is going places. Okay. Okay. Oh, I missed the combo. Why? Well, with Lux, if you miss the combo, you need to go away. Hello, lady. Oh, that was close. Nice. I'm touching something. I'm making damage into the enemy. Oh, there you are. Oh, I touched something, huh? Okay, we're doing fine. Problem with Lux. It runs out of mana really fast. When you're hiding in this place, the enemy can't see you, okay? But if they put a ward, an invisible ward... Okay, chill out. Don't panic. I'm trying to push into the enemy to take them away, because I don't want the enemy close to the minions, because I don't want the enemy to be farming. Okay, chill out. Okay, I touched something. So this stuff, this World Atlas, allows me to grow in experience and gold. For example, if I would like to know where the jungler is. I think it's going to be in the top lane, but I'm gonna put some ward in here anyways, just in case. So we're winning, more or less we're winning. There is a jungler. The first blood gives you a bunch of experience and much more gold. So dying at the first is something that you need to avoid, okay? Where is the wolf? Where is the jungler? Oh, come on. Okay, the jungler is coming. This is a ganking. When the jungler attacks... Okay, run. I'm dead. Okay, that worked fine. Okay, that's a way to avoid the jungler to attack. If I wouldn't put this warning here, I will know that the jungler was coming. So this one, and with the F, this one, we can teleport, go back to the lane. Okay, this lady wants to have the Drake. I don't know. Okay, we can see that the... Okay. Okay, the jungler is dead. We can have the Drake. Oh my god, that smite. She smite, but wasn't the best of the smite of the world. The champions, they have a different, that is known as power spikes. The power spike of Lux is the ultimate. There you go. Oh, I touched something, I touched something over there. Some champions, they're super relying on the mana, for example, Lux. What you doing? Okay, I touched something. This guy positioning... I'm dead. Okay, I fucked it up. I need shoes. Oh my god, that was lucky. And you need to go. That Ashe, with that amount of life, she's going to be dead. With just one attack of the enemy, she's going to be dead. Okay, we're here. So I need to wait right now. So in the beginning, if you start to play the game, don't worry if you lose a bunch, if you die a bunch of times. How much times, for example, I'm dying too much, okay? If you're dying 6 times, if you're dying 10 times, it's too much in the game. Okay, careful. The wolf is coming. I need to be careful. Okay, she used a red pink, and you can see that she can see my ward and she can erase it. Right now I'm having the ultimate, but I need to stun the enemy to throw the full combo. Okay, these people are so hard to kill because... Okay. Oh man, come on here! Well, Ashe. Ashe, my love, Ashe. I threw the full combo into the other guy and didn't work. Because Ashe, I don't know what she was seeing, but wasn't the game. Sometimes you have this kind of issues. Some people are distracted, some people are not watching the game nicely. So now I need to react with this one. Why? Because that Ashe is not playing how it's supposed to. He's not super aware of the game. Okay, she's gonna throw something. There you are. Get away. So I have the ultimate again. It looks super dangerous because it has the ultimate super fast. Come on, Ashe, come on, can you farm? Now that Ashe is a little bit annoyed with me because... Oh, what the fuck. Sorry, I threw the W gives you a little bit of little bit of shield. Oh, this stuff, sorry. Okay. She's gonna try to throw the tower. That tower is super healthy, so it's not going to work. So I told you that I'm not the best. The best looks in the world, isn't it? Drake. We have the first Drake. You can have at least 4 Drakes. Okay? You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the first. Put some war, please. These people, oh my god, throwing Qs. I'm not the best looks. Okay. We have the first tower. Okay. Can we have a Drake? Drake. So I'm going for the Drake. Because the enemy jungler is dead. And they're super destructive with the Ashe. So we can have this Drake. I have my ultimate ready to go. In case of if the wolf appear, if Warwick appear, the enemy jungler, we can have a small conversation with this guy. This is a ganking. I'm going back to the lane. Come on. Okay. Okay, as you can see, Ashe, he wasn't paying attention in the game. That was an amazing gank of our jungler, but she wasn't paying attention. Whenever you want, huh? You're welcome to be here. Don't touch the tower. So I told you that I wasn't the best looks, okay? So the next time I'm gonna be playing like Teemo, because with Teemo I'm different. Maybe with Teemo I could carry this lady because she doesn't know how to play. Okay, we have Vision over here. Someone is in here, huh? No, he's not. Okay. Oh. So I cannot trust in these looks right now. In this lady. So if I need to engage the enemy, I won't do it. She's not paying attention, she's always distracted. So that's something that you need to learn about your friends. That is someone that you can trust. I can trust in this lady. So I won't throw the ultimate until she throws the ultimate, okay? That's how I'm going to play. Okay. Careful. She throws the ultimate, oh my god. Right now, we need to avoid the enemy to touch the tower. The jungler was in here. Where is the Warwick? We need to be careful. So, this lane right now is losing. Doesn't matter. No, there is no problem. Everybody loses the lane sometimes. Okay? You need to be patient. You need to wait for maybe you need to wait for the enemy, your team is making some progress. Actually, they're making a really nice work in other places of the map. So we need to wait. We need to be patient. I'm going to wait in here. So, okay, the jungler is in there. I have time to go back. No, I'm going to be staying here. Okay, we have the shoes. When you have we have a different, how can I say, progress or something like that, you can have super improved shoes. Okay, now that the Ashe is coming, I can go back. But I think it won't be a really good practice. Okay, right now my jungler is dead. And he died before the Drake. That is not a really good practice. We need the jungler on the Drake, and he died. I don't know why he was fighting around here. Yes, we need to have the Drake. Yes, I know. I don't have any wards, I have nothing to go with. But my teleport is in 20 seconds, so... So we're protecting the tower right now, okay? That's the whole stuff that we can do, protecting the tower. Okay, I can wait for this one. There you are. We need to go for the Drake. Okay, everybody's in the Drake. That's something that could happen. Okay, I touched something over there. We need to go. I'm dead. That Ashe. My god, that Ashe. Yes, I know that an enemy is unstoppable. We're gonna lose this tower. So right now our tower is lost, okay? So there is a chance that I have right now to be playing with my friends because I don't trust in that Ashe. I don't trust in my ADC. Super common that supports abandon their own ADCs. That is not a really good practice, but it's a really good practice when your support is not helping, when your ADC is not helping, like this case, for example. And Okay. Tower. Okay, the wolf is coming. That's the jungler. I don't know what we are doing here. Shame, that's what we are doing. Okay, the jungler is over there. A little, okay. They would like to throw this tower, I know that. In the meantime, our ADC is trying to throw this tower. That is fine. That is known as split push. Okay. Beautiful. That was a really nice use of the combo. Beautiful. That's how you play League of Legends. Oh my god. Tower. We need the tower. But they don't like it. I have the small suspicion that they don't like it. I forgot to say something. If you attack an enemy under the enemy tower, with no, the tower is going to attack you. Okay? So you need to be careful about that. Right now, the enemy ADC is going for this tower. I don't like it. Because this tower gives you a bunch of gold, a bunch of experience, so... Okay, we destroyed the middle tower. The middle tower is super, super important. I don't know where the Corki is, the enemy ADC. So I'm going to split push a little bit, just enough to allow this wave to crash into the enemy side. Okay? They like to destroy this tower. So I see the jungler in here. I see two guys in here. So I can keep pushing. This tower is lost? No, it's not. Okay, we can keep pushing. The full enemy are in positions super far from here. So... some of your team could be annoyed because you're split pushing. Okay, but the split push is super useful. I don't know what they're doing in the middle. I hope they kill something. Okay, they're coming. I'm done. I can go away. Actually, they're pursuing the Akali. Akali ran away. That was a really nice jump. Get out. Suggestion. Oh my god. I don't know what you're doing. Yes, you're dying. That's what you're doing. Oh my god. Get away, please. Actually, you can see that my split push gave me a bunch of space right now in the bot lane. Actually, this bot lane is going to be pushed over here. Drake. We need a Drake. But something happened. What happened? Our jungler is dead again before the Drake. That is a really big mistake of the jungler. Now I'm doing something that's trying to throw any vision into the side. I could be dead. Super dangerous moment. Oh, I missed the ultimate. Okay, we're killing something. Beautiful. And we have the Drake. That was a really nice, amazing play of our team. We killed 3 of them. We lost nothing. We have the Drake. Now they have a really big issue. We have a problem. This is the anti-healing build. I'm going to teleport into this tower. Now my team is going to make pressure in here. I would like to make pressure in the other side. I told you about the split push, the healing, the whatever. Okay. She's coming. Okay. That guy is defending the tower. It makes sense. But you need to choose. If you keep staying in here, you're gonna lose this tower. Okay, no, you're not going to lose it. That's the combo of Lux. That was a really nice combo. Actually, the wolf is coming. Oh! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to go. I need to go, at least I'm not dead. Something is something. I can go back in here, really far from the enemy. Building, whoa. You can see how the enemy is building in here. Pressing tab, you can see that the enemy is building, for example, this is an AP. You need to know the item that it takes time, okay? For example, Lux, for sure, Lux is an AP. You have three kind of damages in League of Legends. You have AP that is magical. You have AD that is physical damage, classical damage. And you have, what you doing? Okay. Okay, we touched something. I say to you, AD, that is attack damage. AP, that is magical, and you have true damage. True damage is a really bit annoying. Come on, my love, you need to go back. The true damage, it's a way of, it's impossible to make it directly. There is champion that they have true damage, for example, Twitch has true damage, but they're not the most common damage that you can see in the game. Okay, everybody's in here. We are 4 of them. Okay, maybe we can have a conversation with these people. Okay. Okay, that was nice. But I'm too damaged to keep fighting. So it will be nice for me to go back. Come on. Maybe we can prepare the Drake. Can you die? Yes. I'm thinking about the same. My team wants to have the Baron. Baron is a really important objective in the game. So it's really hard to make it by your own because it's super strong. You can see that we're 4 of people in here. It's really hard to make it. Okay. Baron gives you the super fast go back. Super fast back. We need to go over there. We need to go for the Drake. Okay. We need to be careful because we know that the enemy could be around that Drake. But it's around 40 seconds. You have a bunch of time for it. Okay, they know that we're here. Vision inside the Drake. Vision in here. Vision in here. I'm going to erase this one. There you are. I think we need to fight this one. They don't have any more wards. Okay, the Shangler is in there. I would like to stop him. I'm dead. But we have 4 Drakes. When you have the 4 Drake, you have the heart, the soul of the Drake. It's a really big important advantage. Actually, would be nice if you go away. Go away. Okay. Okay, take a look at this one. This is the ultimate of the Shorik. Shorik can do this one. Can throw his own minion into the tower, really far from him. And he can throw towers from the distance. Okay, I'm dead. Okay. So, more or less we're winning right now. Shorik is a split pushing. I would like to go with him. Take a look at this. With the Cloud Dragon Soul, because I have the soul right now, I can gain 50% of move speed, so I move fast. It's around move speeding, okay? Doesn't change a lot with this guy, but some champions, for example, okay, everybody's in here. Beautiful. Oh my god. Tower. Okay. Okay, that was nice. We're doing something. We have 4 enemies down. This game is over. Okay, we're done. We started like I can't say any bad words, sorry, because I can't put the game on promote. Well, at the end of the game, you can keep honors. I give honors to the Shorik, to the Jungler. Someone gave me honors. Let me check. Was the Michael, the middle laner. Thank you. So, right now, we're going, of course, my love, with Teemo. We're going with Teemo right now. I would like to see the numbers. Subscribers. Ah, the same name. Sadly. Teemo, my love. We're gonna play Teemo tank. You can see that I have different runes for Teemo. Teemo tank and Teemo jungler. Pyke. I don't like to play against a Pyke. How you doing, guys? I would like to, if you want to put something in the chat is completely open to say whatever you want. I would like to see the banning of the enemy. Come on. Okay, nobody banned the Teemo. That is something. But in the meantime, the enemy can pick the Teemo, and they're gonna steal my beautiful and sexy Teemo. Oh, my top laner took the Teemo. Come on. Come on. This is the kind of toxic relation that we have in League of Legends, okay? I hope you win with the Teemo. I hope you're the best. Do I have the brown support? Yes. Well, I like to play with Braum. I was OTP. OTP is someone that only plays one champion, for example, Timo. I like to play with Braum. Braum, it has a really nice synergy with Tristana that is going to be our ADC. I hope she's doing fine. I think I already told you about the passive. Well, Braum, it has a passive. If he hits 4 hits, the enemy is going to have stun, and he's going to deal true damage. Okay? So I am the only tank. That's a problem. Okay. Okay. Let me check. I would like to check something. Give me a sec. Okay, okay. Okay, we have a Timo, the Timo that stole stuff. He already have a skin, but he doesn't have the mastery. You can see the masteries of any champions in here. You can see that right now I'm the most mastery guy because I was playing Braum a bunch of times. So we can go. Oh my god. Well, this is the first build that you're going to have. You're going to have this one. And they suggest me the Q, but with Braum, I like to start with the E. The E gives you a shield. This shield. You can see that one. Okay. In the meantime, I can start what am I going to build? I like to build this one from the very beginning of the Braum. Okay. No, I'm not going to be over there. Oh my god. Oh my god, everybody's in here. Can you go away? They try to invade our jungle. But in the meantime, our jungler is still in the enemy jungle, so it's fine. So, okay, we use nothing. Now we need to wait for the minions. Well, Braum, it's super protective. Okay. You can see the passive of the Braum, that yellow stuff. So we started good right here. He's gonna throw the Q. No, he's not. Okay. You can see that I can take a bunch of damage with no really big issue. Okay. Braum making damage, it's a problem because he doesn't have a bunch of, but the passive of the Braum can be activated by your friends, okay? Your friends can give you the 4 hits that you need. Oh, no, I'm farming too much, sorry. The farm should be for the, okay. She can kill. Come on. Come on. Yes, you can kill. Yes. Yes. Oh, that was amazing. I love to play Braum. Braum is pure beauty. Actually, we can go back. I should be back in. Okay, Timo. Nice to you, Timo. You were so kind at the end, huh? 2 kills. Timo. Sorry, Timo. Sorry, Timo. Sorry. I would like to activate the chat. Give me a sec. I can't remember. I always forget where is the chat. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna put some word, one of the words that I told you, these words that are visible, but oh my god, what is this stuff in here? For sure, Morgana threw this word over here. I'm gonna put some word in here and some other word in here, because if I put these two of those, they're gonna think that there's just one word, and it's not. One is invisible and the other one is not. Okay, nice. She's dead. Beautiful. That was a beautiful kill, huh? That's why I love Braum so much. Actually, we can go for the Drake. Okay, the Shangri is in here. The Shangri, I don't know what he's doing, but we need to make the Drake. Come on. Come on, Drake. Well, if you don't want to make the Drake, I need to go back to the lane. Sorry. He's trying to steal the enemy Shangri. He's an idiot. He should be making the Drake right now. Okay, she threw one of the wards that I told you. I'm going to erase it. Careful, Timo. She's gonna throw me the Q. There you are. How I know you. I used to play Morgana a lot one time. Like when I started the game, I'm not a really good Morgana. The problem of Morgana that you need to... Oh, what you doing? These people, oh my god. And they're going to be pushing into our lane. That is nice. That's something that we wanted. I think he's dead. Okay, lady. Okay. Okay, do you remember that I was talking about the enemy Shangler? That we have a ready to go Drake? Now it's so much difficult. Come on. We need to make a Drake. I'm going to protect the Drake to take damage from the enemy. He needs to smite. Smite. Okay, he smite. I'm dead. Get away. We're dead. Don't worry. Don't panic. I'm going to be dead. Get away. We have the... That was actually worth it. It looks like it's not, but it was really good for us. So there is different boots with different stuff in the game. The boots that I'm going to be building are boots ready to stop the enemy to stunning, okay? She put some water in here. I wasn't able to see it because it's hiding. But she put something. Come on, throw it. Oh my god! You can see that I can resist a bunch of damage from the enemy. Tristana, can you come with me? No, not in here. There's Pigeon. There's Pigeon over there. Okay, I think you're dead. Oh, that was a miss. It's really hard to assert the abilities of the Braum, huh? Okay, come here. She's dead. I ain't going back. I ain't going back. Maybe she can kill. Oh my god, she flashed. Okay, I have the boots. These boots allows me to resist the stunning from the enemy. Okay. We can see this Teemo is making AP because it's a Teemo, of course. This lady is doing fast. You can see that you have a bounty. For example, this Tristana has a bounty. Makes sense. She was killing like crazy. Okay, so what you doing? Yeah, and that's Tristana telling me, no, get out, get out. What you doing? What you doing? It's funny because I'm super tanky right now. He's making another objective, this Shangler. Oh my god. Oh my god, that Q. Ah, she's protecting the... Okay. Give me a sec. I need to raise this one, sorry. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, careful. Careful. She's gonna throw me the Q. Oh, come on. This lady is dead. Beautiful. Well, I told you that I was preparing the Drake. There you are. Another one in here. Careful, Teemo. That Teemo is breaking backwards parts of the people. It's making a disaster. What you doing? Okay, I'm level 6. I'm a little bit delayed on the level, so... Doesn't matter, most of the supports are under the level of their own ADCs, okay? It's super common. Let me check something. Okay. I need more subscribers, guys. I need more subscribers. Okay, they're fighting over there. They're dead. Oh my god. 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 That Shangler that we have. Oh my god. Okay. I'm preparing myself for the trade. That's why I'm so aggressive right now. Okay, we have our AFK. This lady is out of the game. Now she's back. Okay. Okay. Can you please, jungler, do your work as a jungler? Okay, come here. We need to talk, you and me. Yes, sir. Okay, that was nice. Beautiful. That was actually beautiful. Okay, here we go. Come on. Okay, that was nice. That movement that I made, that trying to resist the tower attack, is known as tanking. I'm taking the damage from the tower to avoid my ADC, that she doesn't have the same amount of life that I have, to take her, so she can kill. Okay, we have this one. Warmog, of course, Warmog, my love. So, okay, the Zoe is in here, the jungler is in here. They're going to be fighting. I guess our friend is dead. Is dead? Could be. He needs to run. It would be nice if our team is able to throw the tower. Chill out, come on. Don't be so bad guy. We're a little bit of bad guy, you know that. Oh my god. Beautiful, she's dead. Oh my god, we're destroying a little bit of these people, huh? Making a really nice disaster, I guess. Chill out. Come on, don't panic. Let me destroy the tower, that's it. Beautiful. Oh, building the Warmog is going to be one of our best. Well, do you remember that I was talking about building AP or AD? Well, the tanks need to have a different responsibility. You need to build, if the enemy has much more AP or AD, you need to be prepared for that. So I'm preparing myself to have an AD attack. Okay, this guy is so bad. We're a little bit complicated in here. Yes, chill out. Don't worry. Don't panic. They hate me. Teemo is doing something, huh? That Teemo that stole my champion? That Teemo. They want to have this tower. But I can resist a lot. I'm a tank. Super hard to kill, super hard to make damage into the tank. I can go back. Come on. Teemo is split pushing, that is nice. We should be worried about the trade right now. I don't think they're... Okay, yes. Sorry. Come on, keep throwing your stuff. I can be here all day. I think Teemo is dead. No, he's not. Sorry. I spit all over the place. Teemo is making a disaster. Well, now my jungler is fighting. It's not a really good idea to be fighting here. Okay, that worked fine. So we need to prepare for the Drake. The enemy jungler is dead. It's going to be our third Drake. It's really important Drake, I must say. Come on. This guy is not thinking about Drakes. It's the second time that he's going super late for the Drake. He should be thinking about he's fighting. He's an idiot. He's going to be dead. Run. Beautiful. That works amazingly fine. Teemo, my love, Teemo, you're doing fine. Okay, I think I can wait for the shoes. Sometimes you need to wait for some items because, I don't know, they're really important for you, and you can have the teleport. For example, this tower is going to be on Shepardy. There you are. Now I'm going to split push the bot lane. Right now I'm super strong, but the enemy support is level 11. I'm a little bit low on... Oh, you want to start this one? Come on, this one. I'm super low on level. No! Beautiful. Okay. He's dead. That was nice. That was nice. That was a super protective moment. What is this stuff? I can erase wards from the enemy. Get away. Get away, Teemo. I don't know what you're doing over there. You were fine. You were cool. I was... Okay. Yes, I like it. I like it. But we have a problem. The jungler is dead again. I would like to check something. Give me a sec. Okay. Come on. Come on, we are 4 in here. I know that the jungler is dead. Doesn't matter. I have the ultimate. Come on. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, that was nice. That was nice. I can go back. They're trying to have this tower. This tower is lost. They're going to damage this tower. This tower is not slow. It's not lost. Okay, okay, chill out. Come on. These people. I think I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh my god, these people. Oh my god, these people. Come here. I won't be able to reach them. So we are winning. Oh my god. She's dead. Okay, 3 of them are dead. This tower is ours. Only the top laner and the ladies in here. Okay. Come on, inhibitor. We can go back. Oh, the Warmog is going to be like 1 year from now. Drake. Vision in here, vision in here, and vision inside the Drake. Okay, our jungler is with us right now. That is nice. She flash? I know. So it has an ability that she can throw flashes. She can steal summoners. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. What you doing? You're doing the blue. Can you please concentrate on the Drake? It's going to be our 4th Drake. After this, it will be much more easy to finish the game. Okay. What do we have? I can move faster. I have AP and AD that it doesn't change for me, but for my team, yes, it changed a lot. I'm gonna sell this one and start to build a Warmog. Oh, Timo, you survive. I love you, Timo. Sorry for saying bad things about you. Yes, I'm thinking about the same. My team are thinking on the Baron, would be nice. Okay. This is out. This is out. And we have a surrender. It's finished. I think report jungler. The jungler was nice. He was a really nice jungler. He wasn't thinking about this beautiful and sexy Brown. That is amazing. We have an amazing support. Well, you know, Timo, I won't give you any nothing because you were so bad with me. And that's it. That's a whole. I think that's it. I was highest KDA. MVP was my ADC. That was nice. Okay, we have honors. Who gave me honors? Okay, the Tristana, of course. I think we're done for today, guys. It was a really nice game to share with you. I think it was fine to show you this kind of how to play League of Legends. I hope you enjoyed and fijne dag.